Hey guys, so first I'm going to start off with the brows. These brows, it's not what I usually do, but what I'm doing here is I'm using the eyeliner portion of the eyeliner eyebrow brush, and I'm actually applying some Cinnabar eyeshadow to the areas of my brow that have sparse hair. The reason I'm doing this, you guys, is because the Cinnabar is a matte brown eyeshadow that's a little lighter than my brow color. So what this is going to do is give the illusion that it's filled in lightly. And then I'm going to take the kind of spoolie part of the brush and distribute that product throughout. Now with that same eyeliner brush, I'm going to use the volumizing brow tint to outline the outside of my brows with brunette. And this is just going to give some definition and shape to the brow. Now I'm going to go back in with that spoolie, you guys, in order to soften out the head of the brow and just distribute the product a little bit so it's not concentrated all in one area. Now with a fluffy dome-shaped brush, in small circular motions, I'm going to sweep Cinnabar, which is a matte brown eyeshadow that is closest to my skin tone, into the socket of my eye. I'm going to do this to create a little bit of depth in my eye socket, kind of contouring the eye before applying the colors on top of it. And I tend to do this usually before every eye look. It just kind of creates a little bit, like I said, contouring, so it creates depth where maybe depth was lost when I put on my foundation and highlighting and all that other stuff. So I'm going to put that back in with this matte brown eyeshadow and concentrating this in the socket of my eye. And in order to make sure that it's blended seamlessly, I'm making these small little circular motions. Now with Lori Hogg's eye placement brush, I'm going to place Hot Coral Chroma Fusion Blush on the outer portion of my lid by pressing this brush onto the face. And by pressing it multiple times over and over again, I'm making sure that I'm building up the intensity of this color before actually blending it out. Now with the edge of the eyeshadow brush, I am going to use windshield wiping motions back and forth with a little bit of pressure in order to blend out that orange eyeshadow so that it blends in and begins to diffuse the color a little bit and blends out towards the rest of the eye look. So when I was blending out the color, I lost a little bit of the intensity. So I'm going to go back and pick up some more of that Chroma Fusion blush in High Coral and press that onto the eyelid underneath the area that has already blended. Now for the bottom lid, I'm going to switch the brush, you guys. I'm going to switch to this crease brush because it's a little smaller and can deal with this small area underneath the bottom lid. I'm going to use Hot Coral and drag it starting from the outer corner, almost touching the top lid, and pull that and drag that under about 3/4 of the way along my bottom lid. Looking up to the sky really helps to stretch the skin underneath the bottom lid, so it'll help to avoid getting any eyeshadow in those fine lines that are underneath my bottom eyelid. Once I got the orange to the intensity that I liked, then it was time to move on to the inner portion of the lid. With my finger, I'm going to apply some eye primer all over the inner third of the eyelid to match and meet that hot coral blush that's on the outer corner. Now with the Mary Kay eyeshadow brush, I am going to press this gold eyeshadow into that eye primer all over the eye, making sure to cover it completely. Using this eyeshadow brush and really pressing the color into the eye primer will not only build the intensity of the eye color, but also will help to reduce fallout and cleanup later. Now after applying the gold eyeshadow, I wipe my brush off completely clean because I'm going to go into blend. I'm going to find the line where those two colors meet, and with windshield wiping motions, I'm going to diffuse the color at the line. That way the gold will blend into the orange and the orange will blend into the gold, blending the two colors seamlessly. After applying that gold color originally, I didn't love the color, so I wanted to change it a little bit and deepen it. So I applied a little bit of Shiny Penny eyeshadow on top of that original gold eyeshadow color. Now with the eyeliner brush, I'm going to apply black gel eyeliner to the waterline of my bottom eyeline, from the outer corner to the inner corner. Then after that, I'm going to apply that same gel eyeliner to my top eyeline as well. Now I'm going to apply Lash Intensity Mascara all over my top lashes before applying false lashes on top of that. With a business card underneath my eye, I'm going to apply Lash Love Mascara all over my bottom lashes. Now for me, you guys, the best way for me to make sure that my lashes are very long and defined is that I go on top of the lashes with the tip of the mascara and work the mascara vertically, and then turn the mascara wand horizontally to kind of comb out any extra ink that's on my lashes. Now with the cheek brush, I'm going to apply Golden Copper as a bronzer along my forehead and my cheekbones. Now I use this product as a bronzer and not other bronzers because it has the perfect amount of warmth for my skin tone. But if you find that bronzers that are created as bronzers work for you, then I would definitely suggest using that product instead of this one. Going back to Hot Coral Chroma Fusion Blush, I'm going to use the blush brush and really buff this into my temple and cheek area as my cheek color. Now I'm going to apply Wild About Pink True Dimensions lipstick all over my lips. And then Sun Blossoms lip gloss on top of that to finish off the look. And that's the look, you guys.